guys, it's Heather. Today we're gonna play with some Temu makeup, and we're gonna play with eyes, blush, and lips of Temu stuff. Yeah, right, Piper? Piper. By the time you guys see this, she might be almost 10 weeks old. She getting big. Say bye, Piper. Okay. Just realized I don't have earrings in. Do you guys care? I care. Piper, don't cry. It's okay. Here we go, Piper. She's due for a nap, so hopefully she'll settle down. Otherwise, well, we're just gonna have to play it by ear now, won't we? Okay, so what I thought we would do with this video, I've been meaning to do this for a while because the last time I reviewed Temu makeup, I think it was back in the fall. It's been a while. So what we're doing today, we're gonna do eyes, and then we're doing blushes and lips. So I already have my complexion on. I've already done the foundation, which, by the way, if you guys have not tried the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, $8. Yes, it has a blue sticker on it because I ordered it from Walmart's website, and they felt like putting a really, really big blue sticker on there so it doesn't leak. Not all of it comes off, and then it's just left with this stickiness behind, so I'm leaving it on. I'm leaving the blue on. It's a great medium coverage foundation. You can also build it or even wear less to have it be lighter coverage. Just saying. I've been wearing it all week. It wears beautifully all day long. I am going to add a little bit of moisturizer. No, it's not Temu. It's Lanolips. A little bit. Need to moisturize. Need to moisturize. Let me see. Where's my hair thingy? All right. So the eyeshadow palettes that I have that we're going to review. Fromst, I guess, Naked Eyeshadow Palette. I don't think they're trying to dupe anyone. No, they wouldn't be duping anybody. People don't do that. Here's the colors that we're going to be using. Just in case I don't have enough of the colors that I'm looking for this too, I may have used this in my review when I did stuff in the fall. Luck You, Luck Me. Luck You, Luck Me. All right. Nice nudes, all mattes, no shimmers, no glitters. I'll try and find the links to all of the products that we end up using, and then like leave them down in the description for you in case any of you guys like want to try any of these things. These look very glittery, but I think they're more of like a shimmer. So then I got 3 different makeup wipes. I remember someone making a comment a few months ago on my channel saying they don't have makeup wipes. They do. They have wet makeup wipes. They were saying that there's only the dry ones. Well, these are wet, and I got a couple different brands. I've got this one. And then we have, oh, how many were in there? There's 10 pre-moistened wipes in that one. This one is the makeup remover wipes. There's 12 in here. Those are adorable. I wonder if they're green. You're all thinking it. Like they're avocado. You got a little avocado on there. The packaging is green. And if you don't have a green wipe in there, oh my gosh, nope. It's not green. It's not green. It's fine. It's made of avocado plant extract. Really doesn't have like a smell very much. Vitamin makeup removing wipes. They're deep cleansing wipes. There's 30 of them. On this video, I'm not doing prices. You're just gonna have to click on the links. Lately, I have been telling you guys prices. I'll pull up my order. I've been picking a few makeup items here and there throughout several months, so I'm not about to fish through and try and find prices. I do want to try this. This one I just recently picked up. It looks like a fun little glitter. I want to do like a little liner just going across the top. Usually when I pick up things like this, where the brush is like super tiny. Hopefully you guys can see it. When I do a little dip and I try it, usually it ends up being very transparent, more of just like a clear gel with a little bit of glitter, and you really can't see it. So I swatched this on my hand this morning when I was trying to figure out what to put on, but look at that. It's really pigmented, and I was pleasantly surprised. Maybe like once we have the look done, do a little finishing, even like on top of the lashes, like right above like where we have the lashes. I'm thinking this, just doing a little line thing. I'm tired, okay? Tired. All right, so let's go and wipe this off with a different wipe, because we tried the Hello. Stop it. I got a lot of subscribers in the UK. I don't want to offend anyone with my British accent. Stop. Here in my household, I don't know, some people, and actually, you know what? It left me a little stain. Is that a stain? That's a stain. I don't want to stain my lid. Oh well. Our attempt to do a British accent, that's from that movie, The Others, like with Nicole Kidman. Mother, are you mad? Of course I'm your daughter. Isn't it terrible? It's so terrible. And then I'll do you want me to chase you around the yard with a bit of wood, do you? It's so bad. I don't understand how like people with like British accents can do American accents so well. For instance, like The Walking Dead, that show, the whole series, the show, okay? This is hilarious. So Andrew Lincoln, the guy that plays Rick on The Walking Dead, I didn't know he was British. I didn't. So I've been watching the show for years, and I see Andrew Lincoln and Norman Reedus, the guy that plays Daryl, they're doing an interview, and Andrew Lincoln he's talking in his normal voice, and he's like, "Oh, British." I'm like, is he making fun of British people? I really thought he was being funny because he's so British. I find out he's actually British. I'm sorry, even when I think of it now, it makes me laugh. That's how stupid I am. Like, I didn't know. That's what I thought. My little brain thought, he's making fun of British people. Don't do that. Don't make fun of British people. There's some really great people. They get me. I see your guys' comments all the time. If I ever have a problem in the United States, or my people here in the United States do no longer accept me, they want to disown me, they're like, Heather, you need to leave. I'm hopping over the pond and moving in with some people over there. You guys are plan B, just in case it doesn't work out here. Going to the UK. I really want to highlight this. Ooh, I really want this to pop. So I'm thinking maybe we need to go more of like the nudes, mattes with just a little bit of a shimmer like topper, and then we can pop it with that, because if we have too much of like this type of shimmeriness going on, putting this on top of it, it's gonna get lost in it. And yeah, it does. It just gets lost. But I really want it to pop more. I think we're gonna not use these liquid like shimmer eyeshadows, although they seem nice. And this pink one is a really pretty glitter topper, but the other ones seem like they really hold their own. Super pigmented. This has been on my hand now for just a few minutes, not very long at all. But are they permanently part of my skin now? Look at that. Okay, now I'm worried. All right, so let's take the Hello makeup wipes, and then one swipe and they came off. So I think we're okay. We're good. We're good. So for that glitter topper, it does leave a little bit of some sparkle behind. We're not using them today, but they do seem really nice. Yeah, if you guys get a close-up of my nails, you're just going to ignore them. Ignore the nails today. I should have put new nails on today because they're due for it. But I just wasn't in the cards today. So this Shining Eye Brightener, they duped Thrive Cosmetics. Because why not? Everyone's duping everybody. This one is the Shining Eye Brightener in the color Rose Gold. And I do have 3 from Thrive. The color they're duping is called Aurora. It's very close to it. This one over here is Temu. This is Thrive. This is the Temu one. And right here is Thrive. More of a shine where it catches the light. This is more on the satin side, and this has got more shimmer in it. The makeup wipe is really not wanting to get this off. The Temu one like actually won't come off, which I don't like that. Where is my Neutrogena eye makeup remover? That stuff will get anything off. Okay, let's just start with this one. We're just gonna get something on the eye, and then we're just gonna kind of go with it. Actually, you know what? Let's hit some blush, because normally before I go in with eyes, I always do blush. I did pick up this one. It's the Sensory Party number 3. It smells kind of peachy. Is it supposed to smell peachy? And I love it. Seems like everything, all makeup things that I picked up from Temu, not all, I don't want to say all, but a majority of them that I've noticed, they all have an expiration date on them, and I freaking love that. I love it so much. But let me see what other cheek product I have. Is this blush and lip stain. Anything you put on your skin, whether it's an ointment, a lotion, a lipstick, eyeshadow, anything, everything should have an expiration date clearly written on it. No secret codes, no date codes, no what does that mean? It is pretty pigmented, and once you put it on, you can't move it around. You can't blend it out. So wherever you put this, it's gonna stay. And that's really pigmented. But if that's your thing, this is something that you like. It's called Fantasy Jelly and the color 3, which is red. But I wanted just to at least try the formula out, because when it says it's blush and it's jelly, like, how do you blend that? You can't. Wherever you put it on, you cannot blend that out. It ain't going nowhere. So I'm not really liking that. That's not for me. No, thank you. I'll try using their makeup brush that comes with it. But I do have mine out, a couple of my favorite ones that I usually use on a daily basis. That's kind of dark to start with, so I think I need to pivot. I need to pivot a little bit. I'm gonna pull this out and use one of the lighter colors to start with. On this one, I'm gonna go second row down, third one in. Let me pull up my little mirror so I can see a little bit better. That seems pretty good. I only have the one brush, so I think I'm gonna switch and just use mine. But that one that came in this palette, it worked pretty well. Oh wait, it's dual-ended. Sorry. So I'm gonna use the other end, just a little bit of a darker shade. I think we're gonna go down third row, second one in with the other ended brush. It's more flat, just so I can get underneath my eye. Not really liking this brush. I think I am going to use my brushes. Oh, you know what? We didn't finish that blush. I think I'm gonna, let me see what this one looks like on the back of my hand. That might work. That worked a little bit. It's very light. It does look a little bit more bold in there. Just how it's domed. I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of a cute little mini blush deodorant. But anyway, okay, so we're going to keep finishing up with this. Where's my Sigma switch? Clean my brush off really good so I don't have other product on it. But they do kind of come off as a little chalky. Oh yeah, I forgot to let you guys know. Towards the end of the video, hopefully we'll do this wig. Hopefully we can get the wig done. Right? It just depends on this little peanut down here. All the way down, first color. I feel like these colors work a little bit better with nicer brushes. You don't need to spend a lot of money on brushes to have a decent makeup brush. I know Real Techniques, they have a nice, like in between. They're not real high end, they're not super cheap. They have nice brushes. Also e.l.f., they have decent brushes that won't break the bank. This is a nice color. I like this one down here in the corner, just for doing the outer. I'm gonna grab that and then put it underneath my eye as well, under here. Have you seen that one foundation, Tear? I'll review that that foundation, Tear. I picked it up. It's sitting over there. Let me go grab it. I'll show you. This one, it's that Red Egg by Tear. So a lot of content creators are getting like all of the, like Tear sending them this foundation and they're reviewing it on there and they're all saying like what an amazing product this is. But then, like always in the back of your head, because we have been lied to by some content creators, it's like, is it though? Or are you just saying that? Are you on their payroll? Or you may not be on their payroll, but are you trying to get on their payroll? I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I want to go really dark, and I'm wondering, we're going to switch palettes. We're going to say night-night to this. Night-night. Second to the end, this nice dark one. And we're just going to hit the corners. You know how I like to do. So what I usually like to do is grab like an eyeliner type brush. Something like that. Grab the color. And then I like to spray it. You can spray it with just water. I use setting spray. I feel like it just kind of intensifies it a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, this has got just like a little bit of plum color in it. A little brush, I'm just gonna blend that bottom part. Go back in here. I don't know if I want to do like that much plum. I'm gonna grab this little smaller brush. Clean it off on my Sigma switch. If you guys haven't picked up a Sigma switch, I can't help you. I don't know what to say. We're gonna grab just a little. They are pretty chalky. So this palette seems pretty decent. Let me blend these a little bit. I think we're gonna go down here. Yeah, in the pan they look very glittery, but once you put them on, it's more of like a nice shimmer. And one palette I recently picked up, I returned because the glitter was only on top. I swatched it and then noticed underneath it, it was like, well, where did the shimmer go? It was gone. And then it was just like matte. So it's like, what? Wait, what? Like, what'd you do? Why'd you take it away? And we're gonna go in the corner here and see what happens. These seem nice. They're very creamy. They're very sparkly. Cross between like shimmer and glitter. Okay, so I do have this this pen, but it has 4 colors. It has beige. No, that is not a concealer. That's like a white shimmer eye color. The color that you push down comes out, and then as you twist, more color can come out. This would be like a lip liner. And then they're saying this brown one would be for brows. And then this black one is your eyeliner. They're very creamy. All of these are very creamy, very pigmented. Let's try the brown. Even though it says brow, we're gonna use it just a little bit on my upper lash. Just to try it. We're just gonna try it. Let's see how well that blends. Well, that worked out pretty good. That might be cool to just to keep that in your purse. Be like, excuse me. Excuse me. Everyone look at me. I'm gonna touch up my makeup. Watch this. I don't know about this highlighter though. It does blend pretty decent, but putting something like that here, possibly you could put that if you use a highlighter up here on your underneath your brow. I'm putting that there, but then you'd need to blend that. Okay, let's make sure we blend that, right? Let's see, what are we gonna do? Let's put a lash on. Should we put a lash on? So we got to get our lash on, so then we can end it with this little bad boy. Just doing a little shoo. I think we're right on point with our color story that we got going. It's pretty neutral, pretty beige, and then this will be the talk of the town. This will be the star of the show. You know what? We didn't do a highlighter on our face. So this palette I did try before. I wasn't real impressed by it. It's called Huda Story 8 Color Highlight. It's chunky and it doesn't blend very well. It's not really my friend. We'll try a little bit. Just because we need it, where our face is a little flat. I'm going to try this pink one up here. Put it in the back of my hand. Just to kind of blend it out, just so it's not so intense. Just kind of tap it in, just so we have some kind of something that's catching the light. All right, should we try it? We got to try this one. They all seem nice. That avocado one and then the hello. That one. They seem fine. They have a lot of product on them. They're not very dry. They've all have removed the product. They do what they say. I want to say this one was like the most expensive. However, you do get 30 of them. So yeah, check out their makeup removing wipes. I just recently picked up the mascara that is it's like that violin. It was very like ornate. I can't find it. So I'm going to have to use this one. It's She Does the Colossal Big Eyes. So I'm missing some of my Temu makeup that I have picked up. I really hope it didn't accidentally get tossed because I've been doing some cleaning and stuff. And I had it all grouped together. I have no idea what happened to that pile. So before we do our mascara, you guys, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm really tired. So you guys have been on me. Just try this heated lash curler. I bought one of these before and I threw it away. It scares me. It's heat that you're putting right on your eyes. So let's try it. My lashes fall out. I'm here to tell you right now, if I burn my eyeball and my lashes fall out, I'm going to go back through all my comments. If I can see. Right? I'll hire someone to read through all my comments in the event that this blinds me. I'm going to find all the people that recommended this to me. And I'm not going to do anything about it. I'll send you like a mean comment. I'll be like, you. All right, let's go. Let's try it. Oh, you guys, I can feel the heat. You guys, I feel the heat. If you guys. All right, let's get it in there. You guys, it's warm. Guys, cannot believe I'm putting a Temu product this close to my eye. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is warm. I feel the warmth on my eyeball. This can't be good. All right, so it didn't burn my eyeball, okay? Maybe I was overreacting. It feels weird having that heat close to my eye though. And now I feel like my contact is like really dry. That seems fine. Whatever, fine, okay. Maybe I overreacted. Which I never overreact. Never. I've never overreacted a day in my life. Like ever. I just don't do that. I do. I have. All right, we're doing it. It curled them pretty well. And if anything, I kind of feel like it did a little bit of a better job than just crimping them, because like a lash curler, I mean, let's just admit it. Basically, you're just crimping your lashes. You're putting like a little crimp in them. So I try to like hold it there, pull it out a little bit more, and push down, and then push it down. I try to do it like at least 2 spots, maybe 3. I'll be right back. I'm going to put this on. So with Temu mascaras, I'm not a fan of them. I'm not. I'm going to put a little bit of Essence Waterproof on my lower lash. I don't like putting non-waterproof ones on my lower lash because I always get that transfer by the end of the day. So anyway, Temu, their mascaras are not my favorite. They tend to, they give off watery vibes. Like they're not very thick. They're just kind of, they're very watery. So if you're wanting that volume, I wouldn't say that those are a good way to go. That's my experience. I haven't tried all of them. I've only tried a couple. So the ones that I have tried, that's what I've noticed. So if you like just a lengthening, just something real thin, then go with maybe Temu. Anyway, so let's do these lashes. I'm going to do these ones. I don't know if I'm going to be able to link these down in the description for you guys because I've purchased so many lashes from Temu. Usually I like grabbing for ones that are like this, like these little half lash ones with the clear band. But I'm going to go with these ones that are kind of like, they're clusters, but they do taper because the ones that go on the inner corner, they are just a little bit shorter. So I'm going to take one of these clusters and I think I'm going to cut off just one of the chunks on the end just to shorten it a little bit. And then we'll do lip liner and lip gloss and then we'll be out the door. We'll be good to go. We got to take the pup outside. You know, when you put your lashes on, you want it to lay flat. You don't want it to look like you're wearing lashes. Like there are some people, when they're wearing their lashes and they're talking to you, it can be very distracting because you just keep looking at their lashes. Especially if it's like lifting up in the corner. Have you guys ever told anyone, girl, fix it? I don't want the person to feel bad. Have you ever told anyone they got a booger in their nose? That's the worst. Have you ever been talking to someone and you're like, you're not listening to a thing they say? I guess it would depend on who the person is. Like if it's a family member, I'd be like, oh, please take care of that. And then we can continue talking. Or maybe you've been on the other end of it. You're talking to someone and then you go in the other room, go in the bathroom and you look and you're like, how long has that been there? How many people have I spoke to? Isn't that terrible? And it's happened to all of us. Like, and don't try and tell me that it's never happened to you. Either it's like a pimple, like a little whitehead all of a sudden, just like that. Just like, what is with that, with like little whiteheads? You can look in the mirror and you look just fine. There's nothing there. 2 hours later, you come back and you're like, where did that come from? Then you start wondering, like, how many people have I talked to? Who has seen it? Okay, so I'm going to let that lash glue just dry just a little bit more. We're going to do lips. Then we'll go back and do that top little shoo. So I'm wondering, this might be too dark maybe. Let me check it again. That might not be bad. It might be all right. It might be a little too like much of a berry. This isn't a color I would normally pick. So I'm gonna do just the inner corners of this color. I'm gonna blend it just a little bit with a brush. Just grabbed like another nude lip liner and just did a little bit in between. So I have the Jolly Jojo. They're doing the fat oil. They're duping that from NYX. I'm wondering if this is going to be like pigmented enough, which I think it's not. But and then I have the brand is P-U-D-A-I-E-R, Classic Vivid. They're calling it a lip gloss, but it doesn't really look like a lip gloss. It kind of appears that it's like a liquid lipstick. And it does look like a liquid lipstick. Like it goes on very matte. Let's try just a little bit of that, and we can always blend it and then top it with like a shining other one on top. Oh boy. Oh, this is terrible. That is awful. No, don't get that. This is terrible. The color is not very consistent. It's like chunky. And there's nothing lip gloss about it. If anything, I would say that's more of a really terrible liquid lipstick. See that? Don't get it. So that I'm not a fan of. Luckily, I just tapped on a little bit. We're gonna hit this big, I love the chubby doe foot that's on there. Not liking my lips today. This feels very weird. That lip liner too wasn't a good start. See if I can get some of it off. Get some of that lip liner off. Very odd. There's some like glitter left behind that is in the matte. You guys, this just got worse. The matte, okay, they're calling it a lip gloss. It goes on like a liquid lipstick. It's very matte, very chalky. But if you look very, very closely, and I really don't notice it until I start wiping it off, it leaves glitter behind. So I don't know if they thought by adding glitter to a liquid lipstick, if it would make it more shiny and glossy, but it doesn't. It didn't. I'm here to tell you it didn't. It did not do that. I think we've got enough coloring. I think we're just gonna do the gloss. We're just gonna do some gloss. This seems decent. It's all right. This seems decent. The brand on this one was Jolly Jojo. Got a cool name. That's what you got going for you on that. Okay, let me get this off my skin. Oh my God, it doesn't even come off. Kind of dried down like paint too. I thought I had a black liquid liner, so I don't. I'm gonna do this. I always do this on top of my lash line, just to hide the lash band. Okay, so now I'm going to add that. Okay. I kind of added some fun sparkle. Putting it on the back of my hand when I don't have any other product on the back of my hand, it seemed like it worked really well. But getting it to go on product that I already have on my face, it worked, but it just doesn't, you can see the inconsistency that it has. It's not a really pretty, consistent, shimmery line. Either way, I mean, it is still really nice. It is very cute. Wasn't exactly what I was wanting, but having it be done, it is very cute. So I'm going to try one more thing to try to clean it up by doing just a little bit of the black liner next to it. Liquid liner, my little liquid liner pen that I have, putting that just below it just to try to see if I can clean it up to get like a cleaner edge. Oh, that worked. We worked it out. It fixed it. I'm gonna pull that up, pull this back. No clue how to do this. You guys, I've never done a wig ever in my life. So we're gonna put that on, put this little cap on. Boy, that's freeing. That actually feels really good. Not to have any hair in my way, bothering me at all. So then there's this this little cutie patootie. You're supposed to hook it in your back and then bring it forward. I got a big head though. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that fits nice and snug. I wish I had this much hair. I really wish I had this much hair. This is so thick and so awesome. Oh, I really wish I had this much hair. Oh, and I bet people that have this much hair are like, oh, it's such a pain. Okay, I feel like I need to pull it forward just a little bit. You don't want to see my hair. We don't want to see any seams. Now this, you're wearing this and it clearly you look like you're wearing a wig. But if you had like some costume that you were doing or like you're going like cosplay, you know, you're dressing up as like some kind of character. Like, why not? This is so cute. Right? You get into like a little fight. Someone pulls your hair, rips it right out. All right, I have to go freak out my husband and my dogs. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye.